Hello, Thologists! It's October and breast cancer awareness and Halloween aside, it's also homecoming time. And in Texas, that's a pretty big deal. I'm not sure about the traditions up north and anything like that, but from the states that I've lived in, I've never seen it quite as big as they do it in Texas. So I'm going to show you how to make a homecoming mum, and if you want to see the outcome, stay tuned. Okay, so I've got several things here. I've got, it's like a base bottom. I've got a lacy circle thing, a circle that I cut out of glitter, my giant flower, of course, teddy bear for the center, lots and lots of ribbon, some letter stickies, glue, and of course, guys, my dazzlers. Alright, so we're gonna get started. First things first is the base, and you want to make that first. And the base is it's like the bottom of this sandwich hamburger mum bun, and this is where the ribbons are actually glued to. So we'll start there. The other ribbons I have, I bought them pre-cut, but they can be expensive. A mum is supposed to look rather full. I bought 3 spools of ribbon, and I'm going to go ahead and just add those to add for the bulk, along with my decorative ribbons. And you'll see at the end, you can do things like curl them, you can add lights, do pretty much what you want. You'd like the ribbons to be roughly equal. They don't have to be perfectly equal, but I mean like about the same length. I know it looks like I'm doing a 4th of July mum, but these are totally my friend's little sister's school colors. I'm going to start with a mixture of my plain ribbons on the bottom. Feel free to be friendly with the glue. I wouldn't recommend Elmer's. Anybody who's familiar with crafts knows that Elmer's tends to warp your paper, and it's supposed to be large and obnoxious. Yes, I'm layering on the glue. There are holes on the ribbon, on some of them anyway, to go through the center, to allow them to go through the center for like extra hold. And you don't technically have to glue if you have holes, but again, I'm trying to be precautious given that mine's going to a smaller person. And remind me to never let myself be volunteered last minute for things, because everybody wants to get the crafty person at the last minute. And be like, hey, crafty person, hey, help me out with my life, crafty person. Because, you know, why not? You don't do anything. Making stuff is easy. That's what they say. But it's not. It takes talent, fervor, perseverance, patience, thrifty shopping, and really good mess cleaning up skills, as you can see. What I did to speed up drying time, just so I don't leave anybody out there in the dust, is I stapled around it to just kind of seal it in, if that makes sense, so I wouldn't have the shifting and stuff like that while the center part is drying. I like the Loctite, but given that the way this project is, because I don't personally have a hot glue gun. In the future, if you have a hot glue gun and you're trying to do a mum, definitely use a hot glue gun. I didn't have a hot glue gun, so I made do with what I had, and I was being cheap. I didn't want to buy anything else. Gluing around the flower, and I'm placing it in the center. And again, it's going to take a second for it to dry, unless you have a hot glue gun, in which case you are a genius and wondrous. So I'm going to add the stickers to it. Her name is Kimmy, or Kimberly, or Kim. And the year is 2014. Go ahead and put that year down here. That's all for the name and the year. I'm just going to add this to the back. I recommend you reinforce this with glue, but since this already has stickies on it, I'm just going to go ahead and ride this out for the sake of time. And then in the center, flatten out the flower. Put them in the center. And voila. Homecoming mum done. So we just finished making our lovely homecoming mum. I learned a couple things. One is you can make multiple punch holes to make it to where the ribbons hold quicker. Definitely invest in a hot glue gun. While it was drying, I used a safety pin, not a safety pin, but a paper clip to put in between the holes to hold it while I was getting the pieces to dry. I also put some staples around because I didn't have hot glue gun, guys. I put some staples around the two discs, the cardboard discs, to get it to stick together while it was drying. And those are the main things that I would change, but I'm pretty happy with the finished product. I think she'll like it. And let me know how your mum turns out. Let me know if the video helped or any ideas you have. I know a lot of people use light ups and more bows and more ribbons, and some people go completely out of whack with the colors they choose. You can make a mum just, I don't know, just cuz. Let me know how you're feeling, baby showers and things like that, but I know they're definitely for homecomings. So I hope you liked the video. Like, love, share, and sub, and I'll definitely see you next week. Later, guys.